Chapter 23. I walked into the room and I immediately felt it. I couldn't say what it was, but I recognized the mood and the vibe of the room. I locked the front door of my mother's house and I glanced around the small living room. The entire first floor was in disarray. Cardboard boxes were tossed haphazardly about. They were of all sizes and sorts: wide, narrow, short, tall, old, new. Mom? I called out cautiously. Where you at? What's going on? Are you moving? I get no response. I should have checked on that woman sooner, but I've been so involved in my own life, dealing with my own drama, sorting out my own mess, that I'd practically forgotten all about her. I knew that she was going through some personal stuff. She wasn't good at hiding it, not in the least. Then I made things worse by moving out and taking the kids. My mom had nobody. Dad was gone. He stepped out some years ago. She had no friends at work. She didn't trust the girl hive at her job. One minute, you were part of the clique. The next, you were a sworn enemy of the state or the office or whatever you want to call it. She'd get labeled as an outsider who couldn't be trusted. So she didn't bother making friends. She stayed to herself. Some coworkers are huff. Sometimes they are worth nothing. They ain't nothing but trouble. I slowly turned around, not moving from the spot I occupied. The walls are bare. My parents' wedding picture is face down on the floor. Shard glass and broken, misshapen pieces surround the damaged frame. Mommy? This time my voice is shrilled as I run from the room. I take the steps leading up to my mother's bedroom, two at a time. What happened to the picture? Why is it broken? Did something change? Was Dad here? I had obviously been away for far too long. I had no idea what was happening in this house. I knew that my mom's was depressed. I could see that with my own eyes. But this was too much. She had taken Netflix and chilling to the next level. Every day, straight after work, she'd pick up her Chinese takeout dinner, play the daily lottery. You know she can't miss out on that. She's going to be a winner one day, according to her. Then she'd park her old dusty car outside the front house and she'd come inside. She'd come in, feed the plants, and then head straight to her room. That was the way it was. She had no time for nothing or nobody. The world of make-believe and drama was her life. If I didn't call her or catch her before work or after work, I could forget about talking to her. Sometimes she'd even put her phone on vibrate. You believe that? That annoyed the hell out of me. What if there was an emergency? How was I supposed to reach her if something happened? What if we had problems in the family? Well, you could forget about it until after she watched her movies. I barged into the master bedroom. I took 2 steps and stopped. I couldn't believe my eyes. I screwed up my face as I took in the neat made bed. I noticed the fresh scent of flowers before I spotted them on the nightstand. Huh? What the hell? Mom? I couldn't understand what was going on. This was more than a midlife crisis. This was more than a change of life. I am surprised to see how orderly the place is. The room is a complete contradiction from downstairs. But where is my mom? The walls on the room are not bare. Huge photos of vibrant, active scenes of Philadelphia hang from wooden frames. I am amazed at the transformation of the room. I don't see the clutter that usually greets me every time I enter my mother's room. Mounds of food and takeout containers aren't teetering from the trash can. Soda bottles aren't spilling from a corner. waiting for trash day. Where was the dirty clothes? Where was the mess that I usually see? No shirts or pants were strewn across the bed. No misshapen socks or mismatched shops littered the room. I glanced in the direction of the closet. The doors weren't randomly left open. I couldn't see the clutter that usually spilled from its opening. Mom? This time I was really upset and nervous. Mom! I yelled even louder. The neat room should have calmed my fears, but it only seemed to intensify my worries. This was not normal behavior for my mother. She hadn't been this clean and organized in years, not since I was a kid, not since Dad left. I hear sounds coming from the nearby bathroom, and I head in that direction.